Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing another lineup update video, and as y'all can see, I only have about 1.57 million MT, which is a pretty significant downgrade from how much MT I had in last week's video. We have made some moves. The team has changed a little bit, and I'm excited to update y'all on what we're doing here in this video with my squad. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if you'll do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's get started. So first things first, this is the new squad. We have added two new cards this week in Victor Wembanyama as well as Galaxy Opal Denny Avdija. Two Galaxy Opal additions actually to the squad. I sold Wemby for Mark Eaton last week in order to save MT, and I really liked Mark Eaton. I thought he was a great card, but I like Wemby more, to be totally honest. And while I do like Mark Eaton more than Donovan Clingan, and I really do like Eaton a lot, I had to add Wemby. Also, I added Dikembe. I'm sorry, there are three new additions to the team this week. I am tripping. Dikembe is added. Actually, was even Peja in my lineup last week for this video? I don't remember. He may have been, he may not have been, but Peja might be a new addition as well. I'm not totally sure about that. Either way, definitely some new additions to the team this week. The reason that I sold Eaton is mainly because I think Wemby is better, and I think Clingan being free is worth using, even though I do think Eaton is the better card. I'm not selling Dikembe because he's a god, and again, Tim is really, really good, as well as an unsellable card. So I have two unsellable cards here in Tim and Donovan that feel like they have to be in the lineup because of that, and I like Dikembe and Wemby more than I like Mark Eaton, is basically the thought process behind why Eaton was the guy who had to go. And I sold my Wemby last week for right about 800K after tax. I bought this Wemby for 771K. Why did I pay that much MT? For that reason right there, they all say 35 legend badges, a nearly perfect Galaxy Opal Victor Wembanyama. Only badges he is missing are On-Ball Menace, Interceptor, Pick Dodger, Challenger, and Unpluckable. I don't really care about these badges besides maybe Interceptor. That'd be nice to have on Legend, and On-Ball Menace would be nice too, but it's just not necessary. You know what I mean? It's incredibly souped Wemby. Best Wemby you're going to get, basically. He's got Satellite on the takeover. He is an absolutely nasty card. Had to pick him up. And speaking of nasty cards that I also picked up this week, I paid 600 and something, 600K about for this Wemby, for this Dikembe card on Thursday afternoon. And this Dikembe, same story, has got 17 legend badges, 22 Hoffs. A very good card who I bought as the market was kind of crashing and the announcements of out of position. I bought him at, for about 600K. He's got Legend Break Starter, Legend Brick Wall, Legend Handles for Days, which isn't as important, but Legend High Flight and Ire, Legend Immovable, Legend Pogo Stick, Pick Dodger, Rebound Chaser, Set Shot Specialist, Post Fade, Post Poet, and Post Powerhouse as well. Who cares about those? Slippery Off Ball, Unpluckable. Like he's very souped, you know what I mean? Only gold badges are literally float game. It's the only badges on gold. Like who cares about that? These are really, really good cards. Dikembe and Wemby are big upgrades to my lineup and like centerpiece type cards to my team that can play pretty much, I would say, probably for the rest of the year. Realistically, a 7.4, I mean 85 base speed isn't insane for Wemby, but again, the coach gets that to about 90, and the shoe, when that's up, he's getting that up high enough as well to where he can absolutely still compete, especially with the jumper he's got. He's not as good as Invincible, but he's still great. Dikembe is an end-game caliber card. 7'2" with an incredible jumper, got a little bit of movement, dominant defensively, elite athleticism. He's got everything you need as well. Good chance these cards stick in my lineup for quite a while. And then Tim Duncan and Clingan being unsellable makes my big man spot feel really comfortable. I added Denny Avdija despite the fact that I have J Kidd and Luca, and I actually did exchange my Penny Hardaway as well. I had a 100 overall Penny, y'all know that, but with him not going to play anymore for me personally, he could have probably found a spot, but I just decided to exchange him for Legend badges, and I got Legend Brick Wall, Immovable Enforcer, and Rebound Chaser. I think I got good Legend badges out of that, so I have those legends to add to somebody eventually. But Denny Avdija, I bought this card base earlier today, and I added like Hoff, On-Ball Menace, maybe Paint Patroller, a few Hall of Fame badges. He's got like I believe he has 28 Hoffs now instead of 18 base, so I added 10 Hall of Fame badges to him. This card is amazing, like legitimately awesome. Y'all are gonna see a game later on today where I basically played against Ebans. I'm sure a lot of y'all know Ebans. Some of y'all might not if you're not very active on Twitch when it comes to my team, but one of the best MyTEAM players in the world. I matched him in tier 1 my first game on, and I wasn't like, I mean, it was a good game. He beat me, but y'all will see that game later if y'all want to watch it. This Avdija card was incredible though. Legitimately, I was starting him. I do think Shay's better, and that's why I have Shay starting, but I was just starting him to test him out in Showdown tonight. Matched up against E-Mans, and Avdija was a dog. He was like one of my best players. The card is really, really good. He is not perfect as a scorer, but he does have an incredible jump shot, elite size, and elite defense, and having him badged out like this really just does make him a nasty card. And I think my point guard duo now is really nice because a guy like Avdija is going to be one of my best options in the game, especially with these added defensive badges at 6'9" with a good player build to guard your Ben Simmons, LeBron, Jimmy Butler, etc. best point guards in the game, let alone a Victor Wembanyama, you know what I mean? Or not, I'm sorry, a Nikola Jokic at point guard, who's a card you'll basically never see. But at the same time, like this is a really, really dominantly great point guard duo, I feel like right now. And then Peja and Kawhi, both unsellable, absolutely awesome cards. Again, those are cards that are going to be mainstays in my lineup until there is a real reason to replace them, because when you have a 6'10", all-around great shooting guard with an elite fade and a good jump shot, that's a card who can play, you know what I mean? And then same thing with Kawhi. Super good stats and badges, nice jumper, got a little bit of movement, great slasher, good enough size, elite defensively. These cards don't need to be replaced, so they're mainstays. A lot of unsellables in this lineup, obviously, as well. Like SGA, obviously, is a lucky unsellable, but guys like Duncan, Klingon, Peja, Kawhi, really nice to have, you know what I mean? And then obviously unsellable Giannis, same story. Are there better small forwards? Sure. Is a 6'11" elite defender, super switchable, valuable guy, who's an incredible slasher as well, still a useful card? Yeah. Are there better? Probably. Will I get one at some point? Maybe. But as of right now, we're kind of chilling. And then Michael Beasley as well, centerpiece scorer to the lineup. He is 11 legend badges, but all good ones. Posterizer, Deadeye, Limitless, Dimer handles for days, Unpluckable, set shot specialist, shifty shooter, lightning launch on ball minutes. I guess post powerhouse isn't as good, but all the other ones are. Shay's got 5 legends, Deadeye, Dimer handles today, shifty, and lightning launch. I don't remember adding all those to him, but apparently I did. I don't believe I added any legends to Giannis. He's got 28 Hoffs, but no legends. Tim Duncan has legend, post-fade phenom. Klingon has no added badges like legend-wise. I don't believe Shay does either. That is pretty much it for these cards. But this is the team right now, and I do still have my Mark Eaton selling as I record this video. So I'm at 571K right now, but there is a good chance that that card's going to go for at least maybe 300,000 MT would be my guess. Maybe even a little bit more than that, might be closer to 350, or maybe even if I get lucky 400,000 MT, who knows? But I do have an ending. I'm recording this late Friday night. This card will end just before King of the Court begins, like an hour before King of the Court begins on Saturday as y'all watch this video. So if you want to pick up an Eaton, an Eaton when you see this on Saturday morning, first of all, feel free to check and see if he's on the auction house. He's not unbelievably souped, but he's got a couple legends, including Brick Wall. And I mean, hopefully he sells for 350K. You know what I mean? I get close to $1 million at that point, or close to 2 mil. And my team's really good. I'm kind of at the point, in all honesty, for me personally this year, where I don't really think I'm going to spend much more money, if really any, besides the Pro Pass. Like, I'll buy the Pro Pass, but that's probably about it for me for the rest of the year. And I'm not playing the game a ridiculous amount. I kind of just need a good enough team to where I can load it up a couple times a week and have success when I do want to play or when I'm streaming or whatever. And like, this team will get the job done. I think with 2 million MT in May, I should be able to manage my MT well enough, if I'm smart with it, to where I can kind of make it to the end of the year without spending much, and just add the really good free cards, the really good Dark Matters, stuff like that to the squad, take advantage of unsellables when I can. And as long as I do that, hopefully it should be in a pretty good spot to be able to finish out the rest of this year without giving 2K any more money, because I certainly don't want to be doing that. But with that being said, that is going to do it for today's lineup update video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.